Hi everyone, it is currently the 17th of June 2015. Meteorologist Robert Spetta here with you today. I haven't done one of these updates actually in over a week now, and yet alone a full-blown stand-up tropical type update in nearly a month. It really has been extremely quiet out here in the Western Pacific and across Eastern Asia as far as the tropics are concerned. The weather, though, is not calm at all. We are still talking about the rainy season, especially across parts of Japan, extending over through portions of southern China. And you can even see here on the satellite picture we have going on is this area of precipitation really just continuing to push on shore there in parts of Kyushu. Actually, since the beginning of the week, there has been some areas which have seen well over 350, nearly 400 millimeters of total precipitation. The result of that has been continued threats of flooding out here, but even we're starting to see some strong thunderstorms flare up there in the Tokyo area, so just as well, we're starting to see some of these afternoon thunderstorms flare up due to daytime heating, plus this boundary which continues to linger overhead. But let's take a look at the Meteor app, because this kind of gives you a better idea of what I'm talking about here with our rain band, which is basically at this time stretching from east to west, as I mentioned, over there towards parts of Kyushu. But I'll get out of the way, because what I really want to show you is just watch the timeline here as we go ahead through Tuesday or Wednesday in through Thursday and eventually over towards Friday. Look at this band. It doesn't go anywhere into China, and that's been one of the major threats as far as flooding is concerned out here. It's just been very persistent. Similar scenario if you are in western portions of Japan. You've got this low really spinning up with this, and that's going to push by on Friday. Could bring some more scattered showers to coastal areas of the Kanto region, not to mention those afternoon thunderstorms I just mentioned on Wednesday and Thursday afternoon. So that's really what's going on off here towards the north. It's the rainy season front. We're getting into the summer season as well, so temperature is going to be heating up, and that's going to be causing some of these afternoon thunderstorms. Down towards the south, though, rainy season, southwest monsoon. All things sound tropical, right? Well, actually, the southwest monsoon totally in place. If you're in Thailand, over towards Cambodia, Vietnam, look at those winds just cruising right in from the southwest, and that is what we mean by southwest monsoon. Somebody actually asked me that recently. What does southwest and the southwest monsoon mean? It's those southwesterly winds that are coming up, and if you are in the Philippines, it's coming your way, guys, and you're going to be seeing an increase in precipitation as we continue to look ahead over the next several weeks, and really the next several days for that matter, because look at this right in here. A lot of rain showers, right? Maybe even a little bit of a swirl. Well, I don't know too much about all of that. Maybe we could see something. But the thing is, it's definitely worth noting. And we are looking at least at this time, at the possibility of maybe a monsoonal gyre type of system forming up within that area. I do want to mention it already has been an active season thus far. So I mentioned at the beginning of this update, it's been really quiet, and that's relatively quiet because already this season, don't forget, guys, we've had 7 named storm systems, and that typically occurs in mid-July. We're in mid-June, so another storm coming up would still be above average. Typhoon Higo has actually peaked out at 940 HPA. That was a record for February. Then we had a record with Maisak, and yet alone Typhoon No caused another record, top 5 strongest typhoon on records, and was one of the earliest storms to bring some winds upwards and of typhoon strength there around parts of the southern Japanese islands in the month of May. So a lot of stuff going on. So where's our storm system now? Or I wouldn't even call it a storm system. I got to be careful with that. Some of you might run away with this. This monsoonal wave. Let's call it that. It's just an area of convection here in the South China Sea, just towards the west of the Philippines. One thing I do want to note, we got that southwesterly winds coming in. That's allowing for some convection to really build up. But look at our sea surface temperatures, over 30 degrees here in the pink. A lot of that. This is just bath water. If anything was to swirl, the sea surface temperatures are definitely in agreement. As far as models are concerned, really, they're not jumping on it too much. You can see what our ECMWF outlook, it kind of gets that monsoonal gyre as we go ahead through the weekend. I said it's really kind of a gyre. What I mean by that, it's not a storm if this was to form up based on everything I'm seeing. Typically, when we get a monsoonal gyre, it's something embedded in the monsoon. It's not really going to have a tight center of circulation. You wouldn't see an eye in something like this. But sometimes they're named, sometimes they're not. But you get this just big flow of moisture wrapping around. Look at it, pushing over there towards the Philippines, all the way up there towards southern China and even across Vietnam. And then we get this just large areas of circulation. And I think this is something we could see through the weekend into early next week. As far as tropical activity is concerned, something kind of interesting. We might have to watch out for it, guys. For now, though, it's nothing. It's just a wave out there, probably bringing some coastal showers. I mean, take a look at this, our 72-hour rainfall forecast from the ECMWF models. Just have those showers down here, but look at it really building up there just off the coast of Vietnam. That's what I'm talking about. So, we're going to keep you updated here at westernpacificweather.com. If you have any questions, comments, or suggestions, please post them down there in the comment box below. Always appreciate your feedback. Also, I know my mic, not the 100% the best right now. Notice I'm not using my wireless mic. I'm actually using the boom mic out in front of me here. So, might sound a little faint, maybe a little weary. Maybe the sound comes in and out. Gomenasai. I'm sorry. But maybe next time. Anyways, for now, arigatou gozaimasu. Stay safe out there, guys.